Listen, I'ma need y'all to grab a seat, cause the tea I'm about to spill is gonna have you hot, okay? Jaguar Wright just dropped a whole video detailing the shocking events she claims went down surrounding Whitney Houston's tragic unaliving back in 2012. We all know the official story they tried to sell us. Whitney drowned in the bathtub after an accidental OD, case closed. But for years, there have been speculations that Whitney was taken out because she was worth more dead than alive. Well now, Jaguar is doubling down and alleging she has straight-up proof that Whitney was the victim of a premeditated hit job.
Bobby Brown's sister, has said on several occasions that she was beat. They saw her body. She didn't just die in a tub, like she was beat.
From what I gathered listening to Jaguar's rant, Ray J has a big hand in it. According to Jag, Ray J straight up let some shady character into Whitney's hotel room on the night she passed, despite her being sober and all at the time, or so they claim.
She's dead. Ray J was the last person to see her alive. He let the drug dealer in, but she was sober, right? But he let the dealer in.
But here's where it gets even crazier, y'all. Apparently, the OG Puff Daddy wanted Whitney removed so that him and Clive Davis could have full control of her estate.
Clive had a fight 2 days before. And from what I was told, Bobby Christina was present for some of that fight. And then the next thing you know, she's dead.
But
I feel like anything with her name on it is strictly for the purposes of financial gain for those who have access to her estate, including Clive Davis.
Including Clive Davis.
And y'all saw how bizarre he was acting when Ellen asked him about Whitney's passing back in 2012, right? He could barely string a coherent sentence together, visibly nervous and giving sketchy non-answers about their relationship.
I know that you were the first, one of the first ones at Clive's party to speak about Whitney's passing the other day.
Yes.
And that was, did you know her well?
Yes, I did. I actually, when I was growing up in the music industry before I had success, I somehow got on her wedding invitation.
His behavior definitely had folks questioning what he could possibly be hiding. If he was truly just a casual acquaintance of Whitney's, as he claimed, why get so shifty and spooked when asked about her passing? Made it seem like he knew way more than he was letting on. And who better to pull off such a twisted hit than his boy Ray J, the same one cuddling up to Whitney on the low back then. I mean, we all knew he was down to do anything for clout, but unaliving the legendary Miss Houston on upper orders? Could that be true as Jaguar claims? Speaking of Ray J, when reporters tried to get his take on Jaguar's explosive accusations about him and his association with Diddy, he pleaded the whole fifth, stayed quiet as a church mouse, not even attempting to defend himself.
Like, everyone's been to those parties. Those weren't problematic in any way, according to those like recap videos. And you know, I mean, what do you think?
I don't know, man. I gotta plead the fifth on that one.
And we all know that Ray J is always super loud to defend himself. Now, y'all know I'm always here for the spill, but even I gotta pause and wonder if Jaguar done finally flown off the deep end with these outrageous claims. And if she did, where the heck did she even get a hold of such mind-boggling evidence in the first place? Because don't forget, there were plenty of reasons to be suspicious about the circumstances surrounding Whitney's death from the very jump. Like how the coroner said the drug levels found in her system weren't actually lethal amounts, or how Leola Brown has been screaming for years about Whitney being unalived, just like they tried to do to her own niece, Christina.
I believe that somebody killed my niece, just like they killed her mother.
Heck, Whitney herself once professed in an iconic interview how she wasn't some self-destructive person suicidal, but someone that truly wanted to live life despite her struggles.
I am not self-destructive. I'm not a person who wants to die. I'm a person who has life and wants to live.
So when Jaguar starts blabbing and corroborating these long-standing suspicions, well, you can see why folks are racing to hit that play button. Even if half of what CS is ranting about seems like a drunken fever dream, there's no denying she's tapping into a deep well of unanswered questions around Whitney's passing. Questions the media and industry have been doing everything to avoid, if we're being real. And the thing is, no one has ever come out to sue Jaguar or even threatened to sue her, which also kinda makes you wonder if the celebs are actually scared of what she might have on them. Reacting to this, one person wrote, "No surprise there. Whitney's voice was fried and she was worth a ton more dollar dead than alive. That's motive." Another commented, "I do believe Ray J knows something about Whitney Houston passing." First responders stated Whitney Houston showed signs of a struggle on her face and body. You already know I'll be glued to my screen watching all the fallout from Jaguar's wild claims. Even if she ends up not dropping any mind-blowing footage, she's already reignited a frenzy of speculation with her unhinged rants alone. One thing's for sure, even the speculation alone is breathing new life into getting answers about Whitney's tragic passing. Let me know what y'all think about this mess, and I will catch y'all in my next video.